Yeah, man, welcome aboard. This is Little Fire. Inspiration is my game. Sometimes we are too scared of coming into terms with ourselves. We fail to understand one thing that we are not perfect. We may have made mistakes. We may have gone and made bad decisions earlier. But the more we stick to our past, the more we move away from that energy that we are surrounded with. Energy is everything. Energy is how you determine. When you wake up in the morning, you decide. It is your choice. How you gonna go about it, how you gonna approach it. It depends on how are you gonna, what energy. Do you want the positive energy or the negative energy? So this depends on people, and it is about your mentality. If you believe that this day is going to be a bad day, then so be it. Whatever that you believe in your mind, it becomes your reality. There is nothing that you can change. You can never deviate from that reality because it is that replication of what is in your mind that exactly comes to play. It comes into play. So the positivity element of it is vital. When you wake up, yes, the challenges will be there. There are days that things will challenge you and to a point that you want to give in. But you should not relent, you should not give in and give up on yourself. The fact that you've come this far, the fact that you've made these tremendous steps to be able to survive all those tough moments, to undergo those setbacks, to have gone through the ridicule, to have gone through those hurdles that seemed so difficult, but you've conquered all of them to be here right now in this time in history. That is a true testament. That is a true testament that God has not finished up with you yet. That is a true testament that God has so much in store of you. That is a testament that God has a particular position, a particular place for you. So disregard everything that is being said, disregard the beliefs that have always existed for centuries. Take one step at a time. It is high time that you turned the pages. You turned the page of your past and opened a new chapter of excellence, a new chapter of authenticity, a chapter that your true self, knowing the mistakes that you made, that they are not subjective, they are not there to be or to be looked down as adversaries. No, but they were there as a force to reckon. They acted as a pillar. They acted as a foundation, a firm foundation that you are now starting to build a new structure on it. That is where we deviate. That is where we go wrong. You do not need to have everything in place for you to start over again. All that you need is the courage, and courage you have. Listening to the noise around you will never help you. Listening to the naysayers, it eats away your joy, your pain. It eats away your freedom. It consumes a lot of your power that you would have been put or have been either way used positively in a rightful manner. So anything that you put your dream on, anything that you imagine in your mind becomes your new reality. It only becomes reality when you begin. You start small, start building. Every single day giving in your best. Every single day believing that better must come. And it only comes when you put in the work, when you get that consistency. Yes, sometimes motivation is good. Motivation sometimes makes us to make the right decision. But you see, with motivation, at times it dies away. But now what you're left with is that discipline, the mental discipline, the discipline of waking up in time, the discipline of working on that particular project, improving on your craft, improving in yourself, looking not for any validation from other quarters, but it's a validation that you give yourself that I am enough, that I'm going to work through, I'm going to make it. But once we doubt ourselves, once we deviate from that truthful, the conscious concern that we have with ourselves, not everyone was born great. Some have achieved greatness by consistency. Some get greatness because of being consistent, being there, working while not like looking for accreditation from another source, not looking for some people applauding you, but you applaud yourself. And the best place to work is you working alone. Is when you go alone, you realize how much potential that you have. You realize the energy that is surrounding you. It is a positive energy. It is not an energy that drains away. You walking alone, or you being in that solitude, is powerful. It makes you learn a few things, that you can be able to handle matters on your own, that you can be able to focus on yourself alone. You forget about the naysayers, the doubters, the people that you knew that you trusted them, but they betrayed you. Now you set yourself on a trajectory, you separate yourself from the rest, and you stand alone. And in that moment, that is where you're lonely. In that moment, that is when you seem overwhelmed, but now you get that power inside of you. The power to come back, the power to start all over again, the power to pick your broken pieces and piece them together and walk that journey that you've always been avoiding. You won't be perfect. There will be many obstacles than you ever imagined or even thought of. But regardless of all that, if you keep your focus, you keep walking in that direction, if you keep following your star, that North Star, the star that guides you, the star that tells you it is not yet over, this is you and this is what you're meant to be. Believe you me, you'll be walking in a trajectory that you've always been avoiding, but it is better. It will be hard, it will be tiring, there are times that you will think otherwise, but do not back off, do not relent, always stay focused, always stay positive, always believe in yourself, always believe that nothing good comes easy. It has to take you to sacrificing your time, sacrificing yourself, putting in the craft, obeying that you know what the other forces are always there to tear you down. Those forces are negative. They become so powerful. Sometimes they want you to go back. But now, if you realize that, you know what, when you accept them, when you engage or follow what they are talking about, whatever their discussion is all about, it doesn't concern you. Your main concern should be your focus, where you want to go, and how do you get there. It's about you seeing the bigger picture before they can see it. It's about you understanding the far that you've come, the far that you've reached, the obstacles that you've gone through, the tribulations, the moments that you thought that you're done. But thank heavens that you're alive today. It is a true testament that you're going to write a new story about your life. It's an indication, a testament that you know what, you are never done. But you always have grown wiser, you have grown a little bit mature, you have a perspective, you can see life from another angle, another dimension that no one can see it. And when you come to this conclusion, you feel proud of yourself. You feel that you're working towards something. There is that passion in you which grows on an everyday, consistent basis. You're doing it. Yes, as much as you don't want to do it, as much as you feel scared, but you see, if your dream does not scare you, then it's not big enough. It has to scare you. It has to send shivers down your spine. But on every waking up, be positive. I am able. I am enough. This is my moment. This is my time. I will not give up until I get the job done. I will not give up because I'm tired. I'll not give up because of the noises that is surrounding me, that is in the background. But I'll give up only when work has been done. It is a battleground. The swords have been drawn, and it's either you die on your own sword other than dying on other people's sword. That is where most of us like. We like hanging with people that do not resonate with us. We think that they will be able to help us, but in the end, they disappoint us. We think that they're sharing in our dreams, but in the end, okay, it's the opposite. They're eating you up. They're stabbing you from your back. Those are the kind of scenarios that you're going to witness. And anytime that you take that different path, there will be so much resistance. There will be so much that will be talked about you. There will be so much that will be said. But regardless of that, you know what? You take it as a background noise. It's just that music that plays and propels you every day, every single day, putting your craft, improving in yourself, believing in whatever that you see. That idea. Sometimes it's not the knowledgeable people. It's not the intelligent people that survive, but it's about the power of shifting your mindset, changing everything else, restructuring, resetting your mind, focusing on things that are of value. You knowing too well that you have a reason and a season and time flips away without noticing. Do not procrastinate on that big dream. Do not even think about doing it tomorrow. That moment that you have, it is that opportunity for you to capitalize on. Sometimes tomorrow might be too late, or tomorrow might have so many things that are happening that you wish you would have started earlier. But nevertheless, it is about you. The choice is yours. The ball is in your court. They always say as much as there is time in the game, there are a lot of probability that you can still win the game. So life is a decision. Success is an accumulation of small achievements that are put on a long-term basis. It is not an automatic thing. It's not a one-day thing that you're going to get successful at the same time. It will take you time. And this is the moment that you know what it differentiates, it separates those that win and those that lose. Those that stay in when things get so messy, so rough, when the things look like they are not making any progress. Sometimes you hit the plateau. The plateau is the place that many people, most of us quit. But you see, you have struggled to have reached that plateau. You have to be patient with yourself. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue that most of us do not want to. You know what? We always want the comforts. The comfort, we don't want to risk. We don't want the pain. We don't want to do those uncomfortable things. But you see what? For you to be comfortable, you have to be willing. You have to sign the dotted lines of pain to be uncomfortable. This is a realization that comes with your own understanding, with your own consciousness, the discussion that you have within yourself, and then you come and draw a firm conclusion, a conclusion that you'll never regret, but you'll always thank yourself for making that brilliant decision. So, ladies and gentlemen, I implore you that you know what? It's not over. I implore you that these opportunities are there. They disguise themselves, but you have to have self-belief. You have to believe that better must come, and it has to come from you working for you. No one will come and save you.